Talk Radio.
Caller number one, you rockin' with your boy Fat Cat on the Fat Cat Show, so what's crackin'?
Ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party. At a fat cat party, they blow. You know how it is. Get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what it do. You on the Fat Cat Show. Yep. This show's fanatical, so spell it with a capital, cause half of you was laughable. Don't have me coming after you. You know exactly what a Mac can do. A legend like Mac can do. I'ma name this Fat Cat Avenue. Man, you gotta be honest, you need to talk it out. Cause if you hate and keep stepping, you need to walk it out. Man, damn, what the fuss is all about? Mean Queen, Fat Cat, they be showing out. Are they real, man? Are these niggas holding out? Make sure the middle finger hits the colon. Cause haters, they never win, man, they never do. Raising hell so the devil never go to heaven too. First off, second two, I could never do. Nephew, you think I'm sorry cause I left you? Down for making revenue. One thing I know, you tuning in to the Fat Cat Show. Yeah, ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party. At a fat cat party, they blow. You know how it is. Get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what it do. You on the Fat Cat Show. Yep. Yo, 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 yo. What's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the preacher's grandson, the sinister minister, the rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's ass rights, the thinking deacon. Y'all know who it is. That's Fat Cat, y'all. I hope everybody hear me clearly. You know, this is a different segment for me right now because I don't have my partner satellite, but I do have a special guest that supposed to step in, and I believe this person is here right now. I'll let her introduce herself. So, what's going on?
Hey, Fat Cat, it's the Dree, baby. What's going on with you?
Okay.
I heard we got a good topic coming on tonight.
Yeah, we got a good topic. So, we introduce yourself again.
My name is Andrea, everybody. They call me the Dree, baby. Yeah. And I'm just here tonight to make sure that Fat Cat and the show goes well.
Yeah. Give her a round of applause, yeah. Thank you. You're far too kind. But anyway, we like I said, we're here today, and if you're looking at the show right now, video wise, you'll see on the screen that we got subscribe to Tommyism38 on YouTube. A lucky person will receive Apple or Android earplugs for your phone. Must get 100 more subscribers, y'all. Y'all tune in. What's up, Angelita? I see all of y'all in here. And just subscribe. All you got to do is subscribe. I know, we got different people might look at earphone. I don't want that rusty earphone for my phone. I got, that's it. But something is better than nothing. Ain't that right, Dre?
That's right.
Yeah, something is better than nothing. You know what, though? But I ain't going to get off into that. But like I start the show all the time, I want to say, happy birthday to those with birthdays. And also I want to give my condolences to those who lost someone. I know a young lady that I started with from day one at Greektown.
Mm-hmm.
At Greektown, she passed last week. Her funeral is tomorrow. That's Margaret. I want to say rest in peace to her, and
God bless the family.
Yeah, bless the family and stuff. And then of course, my wife lost her great auntie, her grandmother's sister. So. Condolences to the family and everything. You know of any birthdays or deaths? Birthdays or deaths that you want to shout out?
I want to give a shout out to the boss lady. She just had a birthday this Tuesday. And to all the Sagittarius out there, I want to give you all a shout out because you all know how to party.
Yeah.
I know everybody stayed sharp and kept it together.
Kept it together.
So let's keep it going. It's almost time for Christmas, y'all.
I know. Speaking of Christmas, are you expecting anything special?
Not this year, Fat Cat. It's kind of rough on me this year, so this will be the first year I didn't even put up a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But I'm going to my best friend's house, and she decorated her whole entire house.
Okay.
When I say she decorated, even her kitchen cabinets look like presents.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down there with her.
Let me ask you this: do Christmas even feel like Christmas this year to you?
Not really, Fat Cat. It's usually like you're anxious, you're excited. I don't have that feeling this year. And you know, I work for the Pontiac School District, and I've been doing a lot of projects with the kids, like sending home wreaths and a lot of things like that. But it just doesn't. It still doesn't feel like, you know, Christmas. That Christmassy feel. It doesn't feel like it.
And you know what though? And then because every morning, you know, I take the wife and kids to school, and I play the radio. I listen to the radio, and you know. And I listen to, you know, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I know it's in syndication and everything, but I still listen to it. And you know, I listen to the jams they play, and they haven't even been playing the classic jams that I've been hearing. But all I've been hearing,
that's what I was waiting on.
All I've been hearing,
I'm waiting on the Temptations.
I haven't heard that yet.
I hear you, Fat Cat.
I haven't heard that song yet.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting up here like, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I haven't heard that song, not yet. I heard Give Love on Christmas Day. Johnny Gill version and Michael Jackson version. So I'm like, you know, and then recently, like today, I heard Whitney Houston. I forgot what she. I'll Be Home for Christmas, and that's the only other thing. So I'm like, dang, you know, like Christmas ain't Christmas without hearing that Temptation song. You know.
You ain't lying, Fat Cat. You need that Temptation song. That's when it come in. When you hear that Temptation,
right.
You need that.
Right. And you
need that. That's when you really feel like it's Christmas. Maybe that's why we're not feeling it, because we haven't heard the Temptation.
Right.
We're gonna have to pull it up. You're gonna have to play it on the next show before Christmas.
Right. And like you said, I haven't been feeling that Christmas spirit, period, anyway, because you know what, we getting ready to close this year out. And really, you know, I've been dealing with, you know, my family lost a lot, you know, this year, as far as my grandfather passed, and then my wife's grandfather passed behind. Then she had a cousin pass. I've been going. This the year of the funeral year to me, and I'm definitely leaving. You know, by the will of God, 2019 a different person. You know, because my grandfather was my everything. So I just want him to continue to rest in peace, because he always preached about going to heaven. So I can't, in that sense, I can't be mad, but it's all good. But what do you think about?
Yeah, God bless you. God bless you.
Did you get a?
Yeah, God bless you. You know, I lost my father 2 years ago, and I definitely understand how it is with grief. And grieving.
Yeah.
I still miss him daily.
Right.
Daily, I miss my father, but because my father had full custody of me, and it was just me and him. I was his only child. So, with that being said, like I said, there's not a day goes by that I still don't think about him, and this is working into being 3 years now.
Right.
And it almost feels like yesterday.
Right.
So,
right.
To all of the people that lost someone around Christmas and are going through or even thinking about someone, a loved one, and maybe grieving, stay strong. Make sure that you pray up at this time, because these are trying times,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
grieving is not a joke. It's serious.
It's
You
not.
know, it's just people don't want to talk about it, and
It
there's nothing wrong with missing someone you love.
definitely, definitely. I want to, like I said, I want to give a shout out to my boy Will, who just chimed in on YouTube, and you know, he lost his wife this year, and so you know, I
Mm.
give condolences there, and everybody that just grieving. But I don't want to make it a somber show, you know, because me,
Right.
I do like Raph Transvent. I go into my sensitivity, you know. But
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Fat Cat.
but you know what? But you know
We
what?
need some men with some sensitivity, Fat Cat.
Right. Did you check out the? Okay, we got another call. Did you check out the Good Times Live?
Good Times Live.
Yeah, hold on. You rocking with the Fat Cat Show? What's happening?
What's going on there, Fat Cat?
What's happening with you?
Oh, man, it's Will, brother. Just calling in to the show, man, checking in with you.
Yeah. Everything good, but I was asking the question. Did anybody check out Good Times Live?
Not yet, Fat Cat. But I'm gonna go look at it now.
I think it was a bad idea. They got Good Times Live. They got All in the Family live. I think certain things you should leave alone. I know Satellite's take on there. You know, even though he's not here today, you know, he had another obligation. But certain things should be left alone, and I think that's one of them. One of the shows, you know, that should be just left alone. You know, I don't see no purpose for it.
Some things you just can't redo, huh, Fat Cat?
Yeah. You know what? Now that I look at it, I had a negative. You know, Satellite said he never really watched all the episodes or nothing of Good Times because he always thought it was so demeaning to the black family. You know.
Right.
And then we got to see you know, toward the end you see that even Esther Rowe, who played Florida, you know, she was talking about the show after it had canceled, and she was saying how they eliminated the black father, and then all of a sudden she turned to a man that that didn't believe in God and wouldn't marry her. You know, it just made the black matriarch woman of the house look like a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
And JJ was the buffoon. You know, he was a
But,
young man.
but you got to remember, you also got to remember, Fat Cat, at that time, black people weren't getting any roles.
Yeah.
So that opened up the door. All in the Family and Good Times opening up the door for black people to even begin to play roles. Black people couldn't play police officers back then. Black people couldn't play any of the roles that we're playing now. So those two shows, they might have been demeaning, but they were in a racist time, but they did what they were meant to do, open up the doorways, a door path for actors to be able to play roles that they never would have been able to play any time before.
Will, what's your take on that?
My take on it was back then, black exploitation films is what put, you know, a lot of the black actors on, right along with the musicians. It was really the musicians first.
Yeah.
Then after that, it came black exploitation, and then it was kind of like, you know, those sitcoms came after that.
Right. But you know what, too?
I didn't
Just
really too much care for black exploitation films. I ain't care for them.
a lot of people say that too. They didn't care for the black exploitation films. You know what? And like I said, and then Norman Lear, you know, a white man writing all of these shows, writing the black experience. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing.
Basically write the narrative. Yeah, wrote in the narrative of black.
Yeah. So it was really like, what? Are you serious? And then, you know, because you know, Florida and them roles spent off a lot. you know, they played what housekeepers to what's her girl Maud family. They they was just spinning their characters off like that. Like we couldn't.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
But see, they did that because after that, do you remember when that same guy from All in the Family played that come on, Fat Cat, help me out. He played that one show where he was a cop and he had that black sergeant behind him. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to right now. I got the Muhammad Ali like they said. But hold on. If the person that just called in, if you trying to call the line, press 1 if you want to comment. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I get it. I do get it. I do get it. Hold on. You rocking with the Fat Cat Show. What's happening?
What's happening, Fat Cat?
What's happening?
Yeah, okay, now you know me how I feel on those them black exploitation shows. You know I didn't like none of them.
And
right?
I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you.
And the lady who made the comment with the bigots, I remember that show when he was the cop.
Yeah.
Now, back to I was listening to you talking about good times and all of that. They got rid of James Evans because he argued the point that everyone in the show should get paid a little bit more equal to what JJ was getting paid.
Yeah.
And when they said, no, we're not going to go with it, he protested, so they killed him off. It's getting to the point to where if you're a black male and you vocal, they're going to silence you.
Yes.
You know, we could go through history. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Nipsey Russell, the Nipsey Hussle. You know, it's Dr. Savy. If you are an intelligent black male, they will find a way either to destroy your credibility, Bill Cosby, or to silence you forever.
Right.
But, you know, it's the way of the world right now, you know?
Yeah.
What we need to do as a race of people, black folks, we need to come together a little bit more and start lifting each other like we do in church. We lift each other instead of tearing each other down.
Yeah.
That way, our
That's
children
right.
that's coming up, they will have a better future. Because if you think about when we was little, we had all these marches to set the way for us now. You know, but we have to do it for our kids coming up. Because if you look at the way the world is going, they turning it upside down. What was always wrong in the past, you know, you stayed in the closet about this. You kept your mouth shut about that. Now that's out in the open, and that's taking prominence over being right.
Right, right.
You know what? I think if you're talking about gays, I think that some of these
Not only,
baby. Not
only gays, but
Okay.
I'm talking about, I can go to prison right now, and I can come out of prison with a master's degree, and here in Michigan, they will set me up to get a house, a job, and a car. But as an average working black male, it's a struggle for me just to do any of that. But they're making it seem like if you go to prison, we give you what you want, but you got that stigmatism on you where he's an ex-con, he's an inmate. You know, excuse my language. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Right.
That's true.
Yep.
You know, and when
That's why I'm working 2 jobs right now.
Wow.
And you know
right
what?
now.
When they took the black man out of the black family, you know, you could go back in the 50s and 60s and see it progressing. We'll give you this aid, get the man out of the house. You could go back to Willie Lynch. If we turn the mother and the child against the father, he'll be irrelevant, obsolete. That's what we're doing. It's a fear of something that's greater than yourself. So if we keep them suppressed, they would never rise up.
Right.
But if you really want to think about it, America was built off our blood, sweat, and tears, was it not?
Right.
We raised.
They definitely do that to us.
All that work.
Yeah.
They definitely do that to us through TV. And it was schooling, but the schooling is getting a little bit better. But it was schooling through TV, schooling, entertainment, period. You know? You see, like, I'm a natural woman, okay? Men see me, and I'm not lying. When I curl my hair and everything, and I don't wear makeup or anything. All I do is curl on my hair. I can curl my hair and put on some good clothes, and men be like, wow, I haven't seen a woman like that in years.
In this day and age, you are very rare. They got our sisters thinking straight hair is the way to be. Straight hair was never for black folks. You know what I'm saying? We got, if you remember that Malcolm X movie, remember, look at my hair. I like the white man. I like the white man because he got oppressed and died. They took away our dignity. They took away our culture, and we let them. Now when we try to bring it back, it's like, why are you doing that? And you got our own people saying, why do you want to be like that? Well, why do you want to be like that? What would be accepted on being?
Right. I mean, men are in awe. Like, it's not too many women like you anymore. I mean, seriously.
Hey, but
and so you know, they like, you don't have any eyelashes on. You don't have teeth. You don't have no. I don't have all of that. I'm just me.
Hey, y'all, check this out. We want to hop to this next topic. What's the next topic? The next topic is the teen that faked her kidnapping. Should she be charged? You had a 15-year-old young lady named Carol Sanchez that they had a video going viral that showed some men jumping out of a van and snatching her up and throwing her in the van and push the mother down. And so I was going to put the video on, but it was so dark and grainy that I didn't feel like ciphering through it. And so they later found the girl and found out that she staged this kidnapping. And so they put all these little man hours into trying to find her, and she staged this whole thing. Should she be charged?
You know what?
What was her purpose of staging it? To show people that this really can happen to you?
I say Senator for the simple fact that we got too many black girls missing right now that they don't look for. And then you gonna fake something like this? That'll make the next little 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old girl who turn up missing from you, they'll say it's a hoax.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta excuse me. That kind of touched me hard.
Yeah, because look, and then she got mad because the mother said that they was moving back to wherever they from, and she got mad and she faked this kidnapping. So what now? I want to ask. I know because we all are parents. We all are parents on this panel. What would you do if that was your daughter?
I can't understand.
I think
you said the last name was Sanchez.
Yeah, she looked black.
You said her name was Sanchez?
Yeah, she looked black. That mean the mother had to be messing with.
That's a Latino last name.
Yeah, that is. But she looked black. So what you? What you about to say?
I'm against that.
You said what?
I'm against that.
Andrea, what you say?
What I was saying is that, you know, for me, I would give my daughter a couple of days in the county or something. Not in the county, but in the juvenile, to let her know that some games you just don't play. You know? Some games you just do not play. I know you might want things your way, but that's not how it works.
And they
the story about a little person that cried wolf, and then when the incident really happened, nobody believed.
And then the
that one of the most.
Yeah, and then the young men pushed the mother down. So it's you know, who play like that? You know what I mean?
Right. That's nothing to play with.
They're gonna get him with assault, but that's something you don't do. How many black children out of Detroit never seen again?
Right.
You know, this human trafficking thing is a big issue. That's something you don't joke with.
Yeah, you don't play with that. Not at all.
No, you don't play with that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Hey, Tucker, I'm gonna call the show back. Okay. And I'm pulling up. My daughter's in the house right now. I'm not
sorry to hear that. Yeah, but yeah, that's something you really don't play with though. So hold on, I got another caller. You rocking with the Fat Cat Show? What's happening?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know if you could hear me.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's happening with you?
What's poppin', Wallace?
Yeah, I don't know, but my conspiracy spidey senses is kind of peaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. What's poppin'?
I mean, if you've been paying attention to a lot of the trafficking cases, you'll see they put a lot of black faces or black and brown faces associated with the perpetrators that's doing the trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a Sanchez, and we know that this whole immigration thing, they probably threatening a lot of people. They could use a lot of people to do some things. Anybody poor will do anything for money if you desperate.
Yeah.
So why not get one person to throw this whole thing off? Because now a lot of people are alarmed about this human trafficking thing, and we know we learning that it's pretty widespread.
Right.
So if you trying to throw people, and we know this system distracts with the best of them.
Right.
This system is the master distract machine. So if you trying to get people's attention off of this, what better way than to throw out something that would make you leery now when you hear about a human trafficking case?
Right.
The first thing you would think, oh, this is probably another hoax. They do it all the time.
Well, Fat Cat.
Just to desensitize people.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Fat Cat?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Throw in doubt. You got to throw in doubt.
Fat Cat.
Yeah.
Fat Cat. I'm gonna say what my man Satellite would have said. I would have whooped her. Hey, fast.
Yeah. But you know what?
That's what Satellite would have said.
But you know what? I agree with Wallace, because it's a lot of monkey rich being thrown in the plan.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it though. All this distraction to get you, even this impeachment shit. Excuse my language, but even all of this stuff just to turn our attention away from what's really going on out here. I just because I said, what would at 16, what would make that girl really just do that? And then you got black, like you said, I seen a video where on Facebook where some black guys was whooping on another black guy for suspected trafficking. Come on now.
Right.
But my total.
Well,
we gotta understand.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say we gotta understand that.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say we gotta understand that we're on a certain economic playing field where we at the very bottom, and it's a lot of us is very desperate. We would do anything to get out of the situation that we in. So there's a lot of us that can be used against us, and history shows us happened many times before.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I just I don't know, man. This whole thing, man, is like what you got, Will? This thing just throwing me off,
Well, just basically they just set it up to desensitize you. So let's just say it could be any serious situation. If you got a bunch of people going around playing and like making jokes of it and trolling with it, then when something really happens that's serious, people are gonna say, "Oh, some bullshit."
Yeah,
so
right.
It's just set up to desensitize people. So by people being desensitized, they become victim to whatever laws, regulations, whatever is set up. They are snared into that, basically.
Right.
So.
Well, Will, I got a question for you. I want to ask
that?
you, Will, why do you think they're desensitizing us? Have you figured that out yet? Why do you think they want human trafficking to rise? And for people, why do you think they're desensitizing us? What is the purpose? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think they're doing?
The people who are victimized, they'll never get in. Nobody will be looking for them. So that's the point of desensitizing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically, we can keep committing crimes. It will be no different if it was a bank robbery. If the cops are not looking for them, then people are going to be like, fuck it, we're just going to rob banks all the time because no one's looking. So basically, that's what they do. So they.
Well, Will, have you heard about the slave trade that's going on right now in Africa right now as we speak?
Well, yeah.
Hello?
I hear something. Slavery still exists. Yeah, slavery.
Have you heard about the slave trade that's going on right now, where they're taking people in and they're actually, just like back in the day, they're actually beating them, chaining them, and everything. This is where I think those people that are being human trafficked are going.
Well, that could be one possibility, but sex trafficking is pretty much a big thing. So.
Yeah.
If you look at the Epstein case, if you look at a lot of things, there are a lot of young ladies that are just being kidnapped for sex trafficking.
Yeah.
So her doing what she did, that's a shame, because there are a lot of women out here who are being sex trafficked and they have no help. They have nobody to turn to. So
hey y'all, I don't mean to
it's unfortunate.
I don't want to cut nobody off, but we need to get into our main topic of today. And so before I go into the topic, just in case some people might get offended, I am in no way disrespecting women, because the topic is about hoes. So I'm not disrespecting women. I'm not, because a man could be a hoe. A man could be a hoe and a woman could be one. But I'm not classifying. Nobody is such. So just put your shoes on and get ready for it. So today's topic, did the requirements of being a hoe change? The word hoe growing up, hearing it was always in a negative sense. I mean, that was one of the worst things you could call a person. In hood terms, those were fighting words. Better yet, you might get killed for calling someone that. Back to the hood terms again, it was often used to describe a busybody woman, and later, men became hoes. Something strange happened to the word, and some women began to embrace it. Others said the actions that used to classify you as a hoe no longer apply. Did the requirement of being a hoe change? All right, who first on that?
Coming from a woman.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Coming from a woman, it actually did change. It used to be a thing, if you don't remember, back in the day. Hoes dressed up. They looked beautiful. The pimps took care of them. Hoes, being a hoe was a business. That wasn't being a hoe was a business. That wasn't where I'm just a hoe and I just give my vagina to anybody for free. If you was a hoe, you was a business lady. So nowadays you could be a hoe and you're not doing no business. You're right, Fat Cat. You got male hoes and you got female hoes. But it used to be that you would get paid to be a hoe. You would get paid to be a hoe, and you had to be a good hoe. You had to dress nice. You had to smell good. You couldn't be looking like anything, looking like old ragamuffin, and then come in and you shaking your booty everywhere. Now you just got bars where you just go in and pick up a hoe. You see, it wasn't like that back in the day.
But I think
so. Yes, the standards of being a hoe have diminished.
But listen,
they have diminished a lot.
I always thought there was.
Wait, hold on. How does being a hoe diminish if you're a hoe? Use a hoe. Now the only thing of it is now being a hoe, you don't get shamed for being a hoe. Now that's what it is. Now any woman that can sit up and talk about they gonna defend giving their body for money, you go ahead and do that. But there's a lot of women out here who giving up their body, they ain't getting no money. They got empty pockets and wet ass. So right there, we got to distinguish what type of hoe we talking about.
That's true. He's true.
Hoes were always shamed. You was always shamed as a hoe. Even the pimp shames the hoe. So let's put everything in perspective here. Ain't nothing glorious about being a hoe. We was just talking about sex trafficking. If we gonna talk about that, we come over here to hoes. We ain't gonna glorify being no goddamn hoe. The hell out of here with that.
Wait a minute.
Look. Back in the day when you was a hoe, I'm saying what it meant back in the day when you was a hoe, you was getting paid to hoe.
It wasn't that many hoes. It wasn't that many hoes because women was getting married. Women was getting married back then. Now
so that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere
the question was not talking about the women married women.
No, you got
the
too many thirsty ass niggas. Too many thirsty ass niggas telling you hoes, gassing you hoes up, telling you you're fine, you this, you that, and the other. Niggas gaslighting your motherfucking ass. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. You can't run that shit on me. Hoes is hoes. It's all about the goddamn money.
No. It's two different type of hoes now. It's two different type of hoes.
You got broke hoes and you got hoes that make money, but a hoe is a hoe. Fuck out of here. No, a hoe is a hoe.
No.
What you mean?
It's two different types. It's a paid hoe. It's a paid hoe. And it's, cause see, look, you can have a woman, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You got women to
What's your retirement plan for being a hoe? What's your retirement plan for being a hoe? Where your 401k? Where your investments for being a hoe? Huh? You buying houses?
Ain't nobody talking
together? Get the fuck
Did you hear the question? Did you hear the topic? The topic as has being a hoe diminished? It has.
What you mean?
It has diminished a lot.
It can't diminish. Being a hoe is a hoe. The only thing it is now you don't get shamed for being a hoe. That's the only thing now. Back in the day, you would get shamed for being a hoe because then nobody want no loose pussy bitch. Now all of a sudden, now you got a bunch of thirsty ass niggas walking around and they being simps. You know what a simp is? Someone who idolizes mediocre pussy. That's what you got, a bunch of simps running around telling these loose pussy bitches, oh yeah, we like that ass. You got fat bitches on the motherfucking internet. Anybody could be a hoe. Anybody, a man or a woman, but you got a plethora of them motherfuckers on the internet being hoes. I know.
What you say?
Now, if that's what you want to do, then do that. But then don't turn around when somebody say, well, you know, that's nasty. Fuck out of here. A hoe is a hoe. So either you can love being it, you can't be a lady and a hoe. It don't work that way. Either you're a hoe or you're a lady.
I have to disagree with you. What's your name? You can't be a lady and a hoe.
You know
what?
There's some high class hoes out here now.
What are you saying? What do you mean? Ladies don't
because there's some high class hoes out here.
No, ladies don't give their pussy out for money. Ladies don't give their pussy out for money. I done dealt with a lady. I was married to a lady. She ain't got to sell.
Listen. What about the lady? What about the lady on Pretty Woman? You remember the movie Pretty Woman?
You talking about that tranny ass bitch on there? You got all these men getting on all these goddamn man looking ass women on TV. The fuck you talking to a dude who know what a real woman is? I know what a hoe is and what a real woman is. Who you talking to? You can't run that jazz on me.
You know what?
A real woman.
You know what? The only thing now is, like I said, with the requirement being changed of a hoe, is that these women glamorize being hoes now. They glamorize it. So
niggas, simp niggas glamorize the hoes. Therefore, they give them the gas to be hoes.
But listen, let me get this out, because you would take a dude. Remember when the dude would spend money on a chick for sexual pleasure? You know, when he would spend that money, we used to call him a trick. A hoe, a trick and a hoe. But now, dudes done changed the requirement up and said it ain't tricking if you got it. And then you got the women.
That's a simp saying.
Yeah.
That's what simps say.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
what we call hoeing was just a street term for whore, and all that is just like she said, It's just basically the identification of the business transaction. If you saying you're a whore or you're a hoe, you are a woman selling a product that belongs between your legs. That's all it is.
Hey, and guess what? Why do some hoes will sell out for a Happy Meal, a cheeseburger, a blunt?
I mean,
whatever. So it ain't always got to be about money, bro.
Goods and services.
No,
whatever
it's the
goods and
mentality.
services she
It's
feels
the
that she wants to trade for that product.
Bro, it's the mentality. It's the mental mentality. That's how you know a hoe from a lady. It's the mental mentality. Mm-hmm. Now, you got some hoes out here who want it. They all about their money. And you got some hoes
well,
out
that's
here
what I'm saying. That's how it changed. To answer the question, that's how it changed. What? It changed from a profession to a social standard that we, deem women who have sex freely or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Right. Boy, I'm telling you.
But I mean,
nothing's new up under the sun, player. What you mean?
It's 2019. We gotta realize that women can do what they want with their bodies, and it is what it is. I mean, just
yeah, they do. And hold on, and in the Greeks, the men was selling themselves. So what I'm saying ain't shit new up under the sun. So how did it diminish? That's what I'm saying. A hoe has been a hoe.
Right.
Like that
that was
since the time of
question.
Memorial. What changed? What changed? Hoes were doing what they was doing back then. What they doing now? you just got social media. You shouldn't have gave these niggas internet. That's all. That's all that is. That's the only difference. You just gave these niggas internet. That's it.
You know what? It's just. You know what's so funny? Just how loosely the term "hoe" is just floating around, and it's in.
Well, that's really the only, like Will saying, the actual transaction really never changed. It's just how we, what we calling it.
Yeah, brace it.
What we calling it.
Yeah, but it's like women now. They like used. At least back in the day, a woman that was actually a hoe would really call herself what it is. Calling a spade a spade. But nowadays, you tell these women, you say that now to these women, and they don't, most of them might say, yeah.
It's called $40 now.
Yeah, you know what? Most of them might say, yeah, I'm a hoe. And some of them be like, I ain't no hoe. I'm just getting my money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I ain't no janitor. I'm a cleaning professional. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? You made me think about. You know what you made me think about when you said that. My grandfather was like. I asked him. I said, "Granddad, what you used to do at Chrysler?" He said, "I was a household technician." I said, "Oh, a janitor." A janitor. He said a household technician.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So I get the saying though, but it's like you said, man. It's just I hate this definition. I hate the way these ladies are like really conducting themselves and stuff like that, and trying to minimize what they really are. You know what I'm saying? And even the dudes.
The black woman, most of the black women, not all, but most of the black women have subjugated themselves to just their ass. If you ask any woman, what's your best asset? They gonna point to their body. They ain't gonna point to their bank account. They ain't gonna point to their paid off house. They ain't gonna point to a good credit report. They gonna point to their ass. So I let you know right there. Like I said, it's a mentality. It's a mentality. It's a psychological programming that's put out on this TV. Hey, you ain't y'all believe me?
Where y'all get this man from? Come on now.
Can't no hoe run nothing on me, because a hoe will sit up and try to finesse you all motherfucking day. I know a hoe when I'm talking to a hoe. That's simple as that. I dealt with a whole lot of free hoes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Dre,
He talking about every woman, black women gonna point to their ass even if they have something to stab you.
I didn't say all.
He said the hoe.
Say all.
He said the hoe.
I didn't say all, because you got some women out here who are ladies who conduct themselves.
Let's identify that when we are talking about hoes, we literally are talking about hoes. We're not saying hoes and women are two different things.
Those two different things.
And we're not simply talking about the female. Because dudes could be hoes too.
Oh yes.
Right.
Faggot.
Right.
Yeah. Form a hoe.
Faggot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
When you talking about hoes, are you talking about people that just have sex with a lot of people, or are you talking about
to be a hoe? Whoa.
Well, are you talking about,
or
are you
to be one? So
he's still talking.
With it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
Faggot, when you talking about hoes, are you talking about women that sell themselves for money, or are you talking about women and men that just go around sleeping with everybody? Because it's a difference.
Okay,
no.
listen.
Right.
Wait a minute.
No, here's the difference. It's a mental mentality. The only difference is you do have a group of women who are professional with it. That's a very small fucking group, and you know that. You got cousins, aunts, motherfuckers that you know that's friends and cousins' friends. That's also they giving up ass for nothing.
Hey.
So they some hoes.
Hey, Andre.
Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't. You don't see. Because you be disingenuous at that point if you act like you didn't see that when you walk out your door and deal with certain people.
Okay,
Come on
I'm gonna say this in short term, in the short form of Will. Hoe is a characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
Hoe is a characteristic.
There you go.
It's a characteristic.
Oh, you say hoe is a characteristic? Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I would say I think I agree with the lady. I think a hoe is a profession because we can say people who just like to have
sex.
Prostitution
is a profession. Prostitution is where you sell your damn body for money. Hoes are pretty much anybody who will it's any person, whether it be a man or a woman, who will compromise themselves for something. That's a hoe. You got hoe ass niggas,
their body,
you got hoe ass
sure.
bitches, but notice everyone who's called a hoe compromised themselves in some type of motherfucking way. A prostitute, all they said is, hey, I got something for sale, you gonna pay it. Now you gonna compensate me for that. Hoes, they don't compensate. They don't get compensated. Okay, and they compromise themselves. So let's get it straight. Most hoes compromise themselves for shit.
Go ahead, Wallace.
Okay, so my wife said, hoes don't get paid, whores get paid. I guess that's
get paid. Call a spade since we gonna call a spade a spade. Prostitutes get paid. Hoes will sit up and they'll take whatever the fuck they can get. Whatever the fuck they scheming on. If they scheming on getting their cell phone paid and they want to suck some dick, that's a hoe.
Would most of that time that'd be a crap?
Prostitutes don't take nothing but money. That's what prostitutes do. Now, I want the money. Now, I don't need your weed. Now, I don't need your car. I don't need none of that. I could do that for my motherfucking self. Hoes is the ones who need pimps to tell them what to do.
So
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to sell my pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you saying whores and prostitutes are two different things? Whores and prostitutes?
We're talking about
no, it's the same thing.
The prostitute is
that's
the
what I
one who
agree
will go out and
I
get
think,
the money. The hoe, call a spade a spade. The hoe compromises themselves and will take any motherfucking thing other than what the fuck they supposed to be doing it for. That's a hoe. That mean they do anything for it. Versus a prostitute would say, I ain't in it for all that. You either gonna pay to play or get the fuck out of here. It's a big difference.
Okay, so you saying it's a
prostitute
more
has some motherfucking type of standard The hoe ain't got no standard. The hoe ain't got no.
No, not these new prostitutes.
Floor,
No, they don't. No, not these new prostitutes. You see it on Facebook all the time. Give a chick $40 and she'll give me whatever. Come on now.
That's a prostitute. That's a prostitute.
That's a hoe. A prostitute is a hoe.
No. Hoe is a tool. A hoe is a tool that's used, which means I ain't got to pay shit for you. I ain't got to pay a motherfucking thing for you.
That's why I asked
y'all
Fat Cat.
misuse that term.
You never let Fat Cat answer the question. You just keep talking. But that's why I asked Fat Cat, the host of the show, what are you talking about when you say a hoe? What type of hoe? Because it's two different types of hoes. It's hoes that free, and you got hoes that get paid to be a hoe.
But you know what?
So that's why I asked Fat Cat, what kind of hoes are you talking about?
And that's what we trying to establish what is what.
So I think that's what it is.
Because we're gonna dive deep into hoism. What is hoism? It's like because you got your hoes, you got your whores. I know Satellite call them whore bags. You got your whore bags. You got your prostitutes. So I think prostitute is the profession. A hoe is a mentality. It's a lifestyle. To me, the hoe is
prostitute. Prostitute is a lifestyle as well.
But they get paid. A hoe don't get paid.
A hoe is a woman who's trying to be a prostitute and trying to be a lady at the same time. It's like mixing oil with water.
Right.
I think y'all got this all messed up.
I just called it like it is. I just called it like it is, and then you like, let me back on up now, because he's telling the truth.
Okay.
You ain't heard me, not at all. I'm the realest woman you could ever meet.
Oh, what you talking about? Oh, the strong. I know you're a strong black woman. I can hear it in your voice.
You know what? But
I'm at work right now, mopping the floor.
But you know what though?
That's what's up.
You know,
2 jobs. I work for the children.
Oh, come on, guys.
Here we go.
And I clean
She's about to run her education down.
I don't have
to give us her life story.
Listen.
She's okay.
Life story.
I'm telling you, I don't have to hold.
Oh,
what's your resume?
Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
The safest way, I think she said, the safest way you can find out who's who is you take $40, you go out and you wave it. And whatever chick grabbed that 40, she's a hoe. Hey, it's just flat out.
I think whores and here's how I see it. I think whores and prostitutes are the same thing. We just use two different words.
Yeah.
I think hoes are people who basically, they could ask, hey, you got $40 and da da da. They be the people that say, you can't fuck for free. They'll say some shit like that. I ain't fucking for free, or you ain't paid no bill over here. That's kind of what hoeing kind of is.
It's
You are getting an exchange for it, but it's like kind of off the record. It ain't really like official like a whore or a prostitute would be. So like hoes are like whores, but off the record.
Oh man.
They don't really want to be called whores. So they'll kind of.
They want to be called a lady and do whore shit, which that's what don't mix with me. Either you're gonna be one or the other. You're gonna be a lady or you're gonna be a whore. Don't be half. Don't be a halfway thug, as Mobb Deep would say. Well, you can't be a halfway whore.
So
then you're not being honest.
So
that goes the same way for the males too, though.
yeah, it do.
Don't sit up there and give your dick
Come on now.
to Shirley.
Come on now.
Poo-poo,
You don't think I know that?
and-
When I was out
and
there,
Felicia,
I walked up
and
to a
then
woman
thinking-
and I told her what was going on for right off jump. I ain't lying.
So you a
about
hoe?
shit. Used to be.
So
I
you
got
a hoe?
married. I used to be.
You an unmarried hoe.
myself to fuck a bitch. Don't do it no more. So what?
Damn.
Yeah, Malcolm X used to be a drug dealer. I don't see you saying he used to be a drug dealer. That's why I don't listen.
So you was a hoe
Get
then.
out of here. You can't use that excuse on me.
You can do hoish. You can have hoish moments, but you not be a hoe.
Nah, ain't no hoish moment. He was a hoe. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't want to be all the way real. At that time, you was a hoe. You might not be a hoe no more, but at that time, you was a hoe.
That's the thing. You talk
no.
so much that you can't even let me say what I was when I was doing what I was doing. You being a hoe. Well, what kind of hoe? Since remember, that's what you brought up earlier. What kind of hoe was I being then, huh?
Well, you was a drug dealer. You was a trick hoe.
Hey.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, I was paying for pussy, huh?
Hey, what?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I'm
Check you out.
Hey,
This is a
You can't
hilarious
handle the truth, nah, bruh.
What you mean? Paying for pussy for what? Who the fuck I'm gonna pay pussy for?
wow.
This conversation is so far from
Hey,
the
you
church.
the trick hoe. That's
You know
all.
what I'm saying? No, she's being hypocritical. She's being hypocritical right now because she just said that a hoe could be a lady.
Y'all
but
talk,
then, well,
y'all
hold on,
talk all this stuff about women. I get to talking about me, and now y'all feelings want to get sensitive.
No.
She's being hypocritical and sensitive because she just said a hoe can also be a lady. So you think me, when I was out here fucking a bunch of bitches for free, you think I couldn't be a gentleman too? Since you want to play that game.
You was just a trick
Nah,
hoe.
You were being- that's being like
in their face, they don't like it like that. They don't like it like that. You see what I'm saying? They want to control it. They control the narrative of shit. Nah. I'm going to use the words that you said right back at you. So how about that? What you feel about that?
So Andre, let's say this.
But y'all,
Let's say this. We go since we wasn't around each other during the time of our transition periods of our lives and the men that we became. So we're gonna go back to the circle, and I'm gonna start this off right. My name is Fat Cat, and I used to be a whore bag. So I used to be a whore bag. Next.
so wait a minute. Are you saying, now let's get this straight. Are you saying that you used to exchange your bodily functions, sexual favors for money?
No.
Or yes.
Oh, we kind of like do. No, I'm saying a whore bag is different.
Okay.
A whore bag is pretty different. It's somebody that constantly just whores around. I wasn't a domestic worker, sex worker.
See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta. If we gonna take the time to decipher what these meanings are, if we're saying whore, that means it is official. That means you are on the clock.
Okay. You know what?
Okay.
So we.
So you was a whole bag.
Let's just say this. I was promiscuous. I was promiscuous. How about that?
Yeah.
Since we trying to define hoe as the definition, I was promiscuous with women.
Yeah, I just love sexual pleasure. Sexual pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
90 seconds.
We're trying to define this so we can go forward with clarity in how we describe our fellow brethren who likes to get down more often than most.
You know what, man? I'm for real. We got to do this show over. We
satellite in it.
We ain't even get no clarification of what we talk about.
Seconds.
Now everybody gonna be walking around here being a hoe, a whore, a tramp, a slut, or whatever, and not even know that they're actually being one. So we just confused the whole damn
Don't
world.
forget the trick hole.
Right. So I guess the thing that you could draw out of this is just, recognize who you are. Either you're a whore bag, a hoe, a prostitute, domestic sexual worker, or just like sexual pleasure. So whatever it is, but we gonna do a part 2 to this definitely coming up, and we go definitely get our Rams together. Everybody with that?
Yes.
10 seconds.
And we gonna step in the circle. So y'all be safe out there. We up out of here, and peace, y'all. Love out of here.
Peace. Be blessed, y'all.
Peace, everyone.